Welcome, graduates of the class of 2020. Welcome, proud parents and family members. Welcome, faculty and all the members of the ZIS community. Today we come together to celebrate the achievements of the 129 members of the ZIS class of 2020 and to send them off into the world with wind in their sails. Graduates, as I envision the world you will live in and lead, the tasks before you seem daunting. J.F. Richard, the first European vice president for the World Bank between 1998 and 2005, wrote a book entitled High Noon, 20 Global Problems and 20 Years to Solve Them. In this prescient manifesto, he explored 20 significant challenges which are creating unprecedented stressors due to the world demographic explosion and the new world economy. He described challenges such as deforestation and water scarcity, global taxation and biodiversity, and globally infectious diseases such as the one that is preventing us today from coming together to celebrate you. As he pondered these problems, he made it clear that they could be alleviated by what he described as global issues networks. That is, by multilateral transdisciplinary teams eager to collaborate effectively with others from around the world to solve shared global problems. This would, of course, require teams with deep expertise in specific disciplines and broad understanding across disciplines. It saddens me to share with you the fact that J.F. Richard published this book in 2002, the year most of you were born. During the intervening time, the adults in charge have not heeded his call. In fact, things are much worse today than they were during the year in which you were born. That means that much of the fixing and the global alliances required to do this work will fall to you to create. But as I imagine those best prepared to address these issues, I need look no further than the ZIS class of 2020. You have all learned to work well on multinational teams, and you've developed the depth of knowledge required for you to complete successfully the ZIS diploma, meaning that you've taken a number of advanced placement courses or IB higher level courses. During your time at ZIS, you have all developed the habits of heart and the habits of mind necessary to solve collaboratively the kinds of problems we are facing today and that you will continue to face into the future. Class of 2020, we send you off today with great pride and also much anticipation. May you find worthy challenges to address, and may you make this world a better place. We will now hear from Pauline Opdebeck, our alumni speaker from the class of 2011.
Hello and congratulations to the class of 2020. I've been asked to share a few words with you today. This time 9 years ago seemed like the pinnacle of my life. My grades seemed like my life's most momentous achievement, and in many ways at the time it was. But today things are slightly different. Under these strange circumstances, for many of you the exams won't have taken place. And I can tell you that my 18-year-old self would have been absolutely devastated if mine had been cancelled. I was very stuck to my plan to study super hard, to get the best grades, to do international relations at university, and then to solve climate change by working at the UN. And that's not quite how it panned out. But it did all start here at ZIS in the 7th grade, when we watched Al Gore's An Inconvenient Truth, and I was absolutely petrified by the prospect of climate change. So at that point, I decided that any academic or career moves I made would be geared towards saving the planet. I had a very structured plan, which in many ways didn't pan out. I ended up going to my third choice university, which I loved. I did lots of NGO internships to prepare me for the UN, which I really didn't like. Then I did a fantastic master's at the LSE in environmental policy. And now I work as a client manager at an environmental consultancy, helping the fashion sector decarbonize. It took me 30 job rejections to get this one, but it's here that I've been recognized by Forbes for this year's 30 under 30 in the retail and e-commerce category. Not because I started my own company, but because I've driven impact in fashion sustainability through the company that I work for. So there's two things I would really love to impart on you today, and they're quite linked. Firstly, COVID-19 has shown us how quickly we have to adapt. In many ways, you're fortunate that this early in your adult life, you've learned that when things veer drastically from plan, which they will, you can adapt and you can make the most out of anything. I certainly would have benefited from learning this a little earlier on in life. But what I have learned is that so long as we remain open to life, great opportunities we could never have actually planned for really do come our way. And secondly, times are changing. Many have linked this crisis to the human impact on the environment. But nature has bounced back, and many cities are putting in place policies to keep the air as clean as it was during the lockdown period. It's clear that the world will not be the same after this, and the topic of sustainability has never been more important. And the signs from society have never been more encouraging. In fact, many industries may not recover to what they were before this crisis, because it's shown that they are truly unsustainable. We really are redesigning our future, so let's hope it's a green one. So as you decide on your passions and dreams, think hard about how these fit into the world of the future and not the world of the past. Despite everything that's going on, it's still a really exciting time to make life choices. The economy is full of disruptive technology, new services, and an abundance of opportunities to make your mark and drive change, as I have. So take your time figuring out how you want to fit into this new world, and be open to anything.
Good morning and welcome to ZIS's first virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Nicholas Lustenberger.
And I'm Isabelle Dady.
And we will be your graduation speakers. We were surprised as you that the grade voted 2 econ students to write the speech. But don't worry, we're going to try our best to get through this without the use of line graphs.
We are currently living in an extraordinary situation that 4 months ago none of us could have ever envisioned. I mean, who thought we'd all be here today graduating online?
But regardless whether we celebrate online or in person, we've all gathered here today as a community to witness this unforgettable milestone in our young adult lives. And that's what really matters.
Let's not let this untraditional graduation stop us from enjoying our final moments as a class together.
Unlike many other grades, our grade thrived off of our individuality, our uniqueness, and the small things that set us apart and make us different from each other. And though this may not be your typical expectation of an ideal grade, we're not typical at all. In fact, we're very special. Our unusual senior year can definitely vouch for that.
But first, let's take a few steps back from senior year and take a look at the rest of our high school experience. Remember all the way back in 9th and 10th grade? You know, the time when we actually went to advisory and we spent countless days doing all these bonding exercises, running through the streets of Zurich, making chocolate at the Lindt chocolate factory, dragon boating, and much more. At the time, it all seemed pointless. We were finally in high school and we wanted our independence. It wasn't cool to like your advisory.
But the other day, Isabelle and I were looking through some of these advisory photos, and it made us appreciate the time that we got to spend together as a whole grade, before the IP versus AB war began. And it definitely made us appreciate being within 2 meters of each other.
And how could we forget Romania, the only trip we all shared in high school?
Wait, weren't we all split in separate groups though?
Nick, that's not the point. Regardless of whether we were separated or not, we did all share that fear of being on the sketchy chartered plane together.
Right. And the 5 whole days at that construction site really helped us all grow so much as people. Am I right?
Definitely. And then there's 10th grade. The last year you could make a presentation about your personal growth in English as a final exam.
I can vividly remember 1 week in 10th grade. You'd walk down the hallways and everywhere you'd look, there'd just be a different scene from Macbeth being performed. Something like, I defy you, stars.
Firstly, that's from Romeo and Juliet. And secondly, that was in 9th grade.
Oh, my bad. I guess I really don't remember Macbeth or 10th grade as well as I thought.
And then 11th grade came, and we were forced to search deep into our souls and ask ourselves the difficult question.
Cal for Vior.
I was talking about AP or IB.
Oh, still 2 very difficult decisions.
In all seriousness, 11th grade was when we all went on our separate academic pathways and focused on our individual growth. But at the same time, we all realized we were in the final stage of high school, and this made our personal connections with one another grow even stronger.
The workload and intensity started to crank up a lot, and it didn't matter if you were AP or IB, because we all found something we have in common. We love complaining about school. And in a strange way, that sort of brought us all closer together. You gotta remember all those cram sessions down at the Tsepe library, or those unexpected bonding during our different free blocks. And of course, We were finally allowed to go to the smoking benches.
But don't worry, most of us don't go there to smoke. We go there to enjoy the view and gossip with Miss Fritzen.
Right. And then with a blink of an eye, our senior year arrived. You know when they say that the first semester of 12th grade is the hardest part of high school? They're not joking.
Everything seemed to be happening all at once. We were trying to finish our final year of high school strong while simultaneously planning our futures after high school. Whether it be applying to university, planning a gap year, or preparing to serve your country, the stress united us.
And the stress paid off. When the time came that universities started to release the decisions, you could almost feel the anxiety lingering in the air. But you could also feel the support, the companionship, and the excitement shared amongst your fellow seniors. Everyone was rooting for you guys.
Before then, we were quite independent as a grade. There wasn't a strong connection that everyone shared. But during this time when everyone was building their futures, we've never been so close to one another.
Everyone was so interested and supportive of each other's plans after high school. It didn't matter where you were going or what you were doing, because for the first time in many of your lives, you were in control of your future. You were able to decide how you wanted to leave your mark in this world. That's when the sense of support and encouragement kicked in, because everyone around you knew that you were pursuing something that you truly wanted to do with your lives.
This sensation is really hard to put into words, but class of 2020, we know you know the feeling we're talking about.
Unfortunately, this feeling was cut a little short when the coronavirus came knocking on our door. We didn't get the end of our senior year that we had expected or dreamt of, but that just continues to show how special of a grade ours is.
Our senior year was also supposed to be a significant point for our parents. After raising us for 18 years, their blood, sweat, and tears was this close to finally paying off as we left home and entered the real world.
But now they're stuck with us for a few extra months. I'm sure they didn't expect to babysit us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But regardless, they continue to support us, whether it be suppressing exam nerves, reassuring our uncertainties, or just simply making us dinner every night. They went above and beyond.
So this ceremony is also a celebration of our parents. I know we all wanted to be here together today. Go on our CWWs, go on our grad trips, and go to prom. All events that would have united us as a grade so much more. But hey, they say trauma is the best way to bring people together. So shout out to COVID.
But just remember that when we do all reconnect, it will be better than we could have ever imagined.
We aren't going to take the time we spend together for granted anymore, because we now truly understand how important it is to be and see with one another.
Coming out of this extraordinary situation, we emerged stronger than before, better equipped than before, and ready to take on this world. We stood tall in the face of these difficult times, and adapted to the best of our abilities. The APs finished off all their exams, the IBs are still going to get their diplomas, and we're all still here, graduating from high school. The next pandemic will have to think twice before messing with our class of 2020.
We have faith that every single one of you will use your rigor, resourcefulness, and resilience to drive you to success in all aspects of your life. Congratulations, everyone, once again. We can't wait to see you all in person and celebrate together. Here's to the class of 2020. We did it.
Been thinking about how the time I have been waiting for starts about now. We've been running together one way. Now can we just pause and look back at those days? We can look back, but never turn around, 'cause I just know that we'll never let those memories fade. Although it may seem like it's an ending, I know that it's just the start. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye, my home, goodbye to all the people I have met on this road. It won't feel as far in the place I'll go, 'cause I'm taking all the memories to my new home. I have been thinking about how time has never really felt faster than now. Remember those games we would play. Feels like those days weren't farther from yesterday. We can look back but never turn around, 'cause I just know that we'll never let those memories fade. Although it may feel like it's an ending, I know that it's just a start. Goodbye my friends, goodbye my home, goodbye to all the people I have met on this road. It won't feel as far in the place I'll go, 'cause I'm bringing all the memories to my new home. I may go to a new home, but here will always be my home. I may go to my new home, but here will always be my home. Goodbye my friends, goodbye my home, goodbye to all the people I have met on this road. Goodbye my friends, goodbye my home, goodbye to all the people I have met on this road. It won't feel as far in the place I'll go, 'cause I'm taking all the memories to my new home. I may go to my new home, but here will always be my home. I may go to my new home, but here will always be my home. You will always be my friends, my home. Promise if you ever miss me, just let me know, 'cause I'll always be here when you want to come back home. And I'll be keeping all the memories in my new home.
Good morning, graduates. None of us would have imagined this year, my first and your last, at ZIS to turn out the way it did. Yet this 12th grade class has made this year quite special and memorable for me and the rest of the community. ZIS's mission commits us to learn, care, challenge, and lead, and this graduating class from day one has impressed me with their commitment to these pillars, but none more than the passion to lead. Before the school year began, we reached out to student leaders to invite them to speak in the opening assembly. The response was more than I expected. I received requests for before-school meetings so that we could understand what their goals were for the school year and asking for partnership to achieve these. Whether it was Project Green, Amnesty International, Student Council, or National Honor Society, these students understood that the best leaders do not focus on their own narrow interests, but on the good of the community as a whole. Then in the first week of school, I was invited to meet with two groups of seniors who shared what they love about ZIS and their suggestions on how the school could be improved. From that meeting, I realized that this student body and this senior class were not afraid to speak their minds and did so in a constructive and thoughtful way that demonstrated true leadership. Throughout the year, every time our community faced a challenge, students in the grade stepped forward to make us a better school. Whether it was grade 12 students in student council doing a survey on tutoring and challenging us to add more math tutoring after school for all students, or IB students co-creating one of the more innovative responses to the canceling of IB exams that I've seen amongst all IB schools, or the way the class shared ideas that helped us decide not just on doing this virtual graduation, but a live one in August. In all of these cases, the voices of the senior class has been impressive and important. Even during the period of COVID, our student leaders continued their actions as a club and moved forward with their school-wide goals. The leadership has sent the message that our students are ready for the challenges of the future, not just because of what they've learned in their classes, but because of the people they become while at ZIS. We are also proud of the graduating class who have risen above the uncertainty and the challenges of the time and will continue to demonstrate our mission in a world that sorely needs leaders who care for others, take on new challenges, and continue to learn. For this reason, we as a faculty had a hard time limiting the number of students deserving of principal awards to 1 to 2 people. Therefore, after these opening remarks, I want to honor all of those students who have distinguished themselves and earned principal awards. I look forward to following this group's progress as they make their mark on the world. Congratulations on achieving this milestone. Keep well, and bis später when we return in August to celebrate, hopefully, in person together. A leader is someone who sees things that can be improved and rallies people to move toward that vision. This individual has been a very strong student and has been very involved in our ZIS community. He has furthered the cause of international understanding through his work with Amnesty International, Debate Club, and Model United Nations, helping to lead each group and shape their impact at ZIS. He's also an outstanding athlete. He lives his life consistent with his well-reasoned ethical principles, is compassionate, and cares deeply about others, especially those who are vulnerable. He has demonstrated leadership, courage, and conviction in all of his endeavors. Congratulations to Lucas Frauenlob. As a leader of the football team, this individual leads by example in setting high standards and getting the best out of others. He never missed a training session and regularly reflected upon his role as co-captain to decide what he could do to better impact the team. As a result, he helped to lead his teammates to the most successful 3 years of varsity football. As this grade 12 student council representative, he was always ready to take on responsibilities and support his peers. His commitment to making this a better place was exemplified by his work on the discipline committee this past year. It is clear that this individual cares about the community, including its future, even after he graduates. For all of these reasons, Joshua Cass has been awarded a Principal's Award. Congratulations to Joshua. The individual has been described as a quiet leader, making things happen and organizing details in the background without seeking recognition for her work. She was one of the founders of the Phoenix Speranza Club and main organizer of their middle school social event last year. She has been a long-term contributor to Cross Country, Amnesty International, National Honor Society, Nepal Club, and the ZIS swim team, as well as being a part of the Adlisville swim team. This year, she was also the TEDx speaker coordinator. This individual consistently works to support her peers and helps this become a better place. For all of these reasons, Valerie Montecone has been awarded a Principal's Award. Congratulations, Valerie. This student demonstrates leadership in all corners of his life at ZIS, in varsity sport, Amnesty International, National Honor Society, and as a leader of TEDx. He's respected and valued by students and faculty alike. He's a constructive, engaged, collaborative contributor in all of his classes, teams, and clubs. In advisory, he's consistently positive and inclusive of everyone. On the football team, he was an exceptional team player. It was all about the team for him. It did not matter if he was a star. He made sure the team was well supported and had a positive attitude. For all of these reasons, Adam Jones has been awarded a Principal's Award. Congratulations to Adam. Strong, reliable, and gifted at bringing people together. This description for our next Principal's Awards winner. This individual is a leader in Saga and the concert band. She's worked as a music ambassador to Lower School, in addition to supporting the yearbook club. This individual is part of the Zurich Opera and has always balanced her community activities with her schoolwork, staying on the honor roll despite missing classes for rehearsals. She's always willing to share her knowledge and understanding of Swiss politics and culture with the group, helping them to better understand their community. This young woman has a firm understanding of herself and her values and never fails to stand up for them. For all these reasons, Alice Gilfrey has been awarded a Principal's Award. Congratulations to Alice. This individual is musical, artistic, and compassionate about global issues. He's a longtime member of the cross-country team, jazz band, and concert band. This caring student also makes service a priority. With his deep commitment to Project Green, he has supported the organization of the Bike to School Challenge and Earth Week. He worked with this year's World Fest organizers to help make it as eco-friendly as possible. He has also supported the Nepal Club for 2 years by performing at the quiz night. For all of these contributions to ZIS, Riley Sullivan has been awarded a Principal's Award. Congratulations to Riley. This humble individual never asks for recognition but excels at making an impact on his peers, his school, and the world. He's always willing to help others in class and has become a known leader. Last year, his leadership took another step when he became president of Project Green. He carried on as president for a second year and also used his passion for the environment to support fellow classmates in environmental economics. In addition to leading, he knows how to be a team player. While on the cross-country team, he demonstrated commitment to training even with a chronic injury. Most impressively, this student turned a Mission 10 project on programming that has helped create an app that will support students at ZIS and other schools to bring all their feeds into one platform. For all the ways that he's represented the ZIS mission in his life, Nicholas von Klitzing has been awarded the Principal's Award. Congratulations, Nicholas. As a co-leader of the Model United Nations Club, this student helped to plan and lead meetings, creating a supportive environment for new members. She worked hard to support these new delegates with her knowledge, experience, and skills, and mentored these students attending their first conference. She's a thoughtful and effective chief editor of the Lions Journal, editing numerous pieces of written work and managing the website almost single-handedly. She has also supported younger classmates in her digital journalism class to improve their writing and publish pieces in the school newspaper. For all these contributions, Anna Kuznetsova has been awarded the Principal's Award. Congratulations to Anna.
The recipient of the ZIS Foundation Award is a student who truly represents the ZIS philosophy of learn, care, challenge, lead in her work inside and outside of school. As a stellar student and student leader, this student has distinguished herself as a caring and passionate leader who puts the needs of others before herself. The student council advisor and assistant principal have remarked that she has been one of the strongest student council presidents they have ever worked with. Her ability to raise difficult questions and represent the voice of her peers has let her stand out. Yet she does so while pursuing a rigorous IB program, varsity sports, and a commitment to the music program, as well as a community service to cancer research. For all these reasons, I'm pleased to award the 2020 ZIS Foundation Award to Isabelle Dady. The recipient of this year's ZIS Community Award has demonstrated remarkable services to the ZIS community in many roles, whether it was as president of the NHF Executive Committee, as co-president of the Barefoot Club, raising money for disadvantaged children in Colombia, or in her commitments to Jin, Nepal, or Duke of Edinburgh. This student threw herself into leadership roles in service of others. During the COVID crisis, one would understand if some of these commitments would wane due to social distancing. Yet this student recommitted herself to making sure the NHS tutoring was launched virtually and the yearbook was completed with teacher superlatives also completed virtually. Therefore, it is with pleasure that I present the ZIS Community Award to an exceptional young woman, Carina Mile. The Great Scholar Award is given in recognition to those students in each grade level that have earned the highest scholastic grade point average for the 2019-2020 academic year. The recipients of this year are Kevin Camaras, Valerie Monticone, Thomas Norman, and Nicholas von Klitzing. Congratulations.
Frushti Adsul.
Thank you, Zara, and all the awesome teachers that have taught me for such an amazing high school experience. I'll forever be thankful.
Dunyasha Althaus.
I would like to thank my family for their love and support, my friends for the amazing time we got to spend together, and my teachers for giving me such a wonderful high school experience.
Kira Applebaum.
Now that I have grown out of my kids' shoes, it's time to go to university. Oh, it's going to be a hard road.
Sydney Ambruster. Sofia Artiaga Vides.
I can't believe this day has come. I just want to thank everyone. A special thank you to my mom for always being there for me. Thank you to all the teachers that had to deal with me, and thank you for all my friends that were always there when I needed them.
I would like to thank my parents, teachers, and friends for supporting and guiding me throughout these last 2 years. This wouldn't have been possible without you.
Lucas Philip Bacar Delgado.
I want to thank my teachers, family, and friends for making my last year at ZIS the best it could possibly be, and I wish the class of 2020 the best for the future.
Jean Shari Bear.
I'd like to thank everyone who I was able to work with in ZIS for supporting me and setting me up for success, and all of my amazing friends, everyone that I was able to meet. Thank you all so much. I'm going to miss you, and thank you for making high school so memorable.
Alessandra Nicole Marie Baroni.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and everybody involved in this community, especially the teachers, for supporting me through these past 2 years of studying at ZIS.
Anouk Bauknecht.
The last 15 years at ZIS have been a whirlwind, but also a great experience. I want to thank my family, friends, and teachers for supporting me and helping me along the way.
Sabrina Baur.
Hi everyone, I wanted to say thank you to everyone for making my time at ZIS amazing, and a special thank you to my parents, Ms. Jackson, Mr. Peak, and Mr. Callahan, for all the words of encouragement and motivation.
I would like to thank family, friends, and teachers, especially Mom and Dad, for the wonderful years and continuous support.
Beata Bennet.
From second grade to now, I'm very grateful to ZIS for all the opportunities I had to travel with my close friends, play on the basketball team, and the continued support of my teachers and family throughout this past year.
Thank you to my amazing friends and my super loving supportive family for making my time at ZIS very memorable, and also to Mr. Callahan and Ms. Jolly for everything you've done for me.
Edouard Bey.
Well, we did not get a normal graduation. I certainly did enjoy my past 4 years here at the upper school. I look forward to going to university, and I wish everyone the best of luck.
Andreas Detker. Guillermo Panalg Alonso.
I'm very excited to be graduating this year. I would like to thank my parents and my friends for all the support they've given me, and I'm very excited for what's to come.
Francisca Sol Ponta Suarez. Rita Broberg.
I'm grateful for not only the knowledge my teachers gave me these past 3 years, but also what I learned from my friends and their different cultures. I would also like to thank my family for all their help and guidance.
Julia Berger.
I would like to thank my dad and my mom for supporting me along the way and making all of it possible, and I'm ready for a new chapter.
Chloe Kamertz.
The past 2 years were the best years of my entire life.
I've met so many people who I love and treasure immensely. Thank you, Zis.
Tyson Castle.
I would like to thank my mum, dad, and my brother Logan for their love and support. To my amazing friends, cheers. Looking forward to studying international business at Maastricht.
Sophie Castella.
Thank you to everyone. I loved my time here at ZIS, and good luck to everyone next year.
Aisling Castelli.
Thank you to all my teachers and coaches who have supported me for the past 15 years here at ZAS and for making my experience here so special.
Ilinka Kiorano.
I'm grateful for the love and support that I've gotten from my friends and family throughout my high school experience, and I'd also like to thank all of my teachers for making the experience super enjoyable.
Thomas Clark Dodromonton.
I want to thank my friends, family, and the ZIS community for these great years at ZIS.
Andre Tudor Kobus.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. You're probably wondering how I got here. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for joining me through this journey.
Saphira Corti.
I especially want to thank my family and friends for pushing me through high school and always having my back. And I also want to thank my teachers. Love you guys.
Paco Crofts.
I want to say a ginormous thank you to my teachers, especially my parents, my classmates, and all my OnlyFans subscribers who have helped me through this journey of high school. Gracias.
Mauro Cuervo Knowles. Isabelle Dady.
I've had an amazing 7 years at ZIS, and although I'm sad to say goodbye, I'm excited to continue my studies in maths and economics at Dartmouth College next year.
Taylor Davies.
I'd like to thank my family, my closest friends, and all of my teachers that I've had in the past 4 years for making my high school experience a positive one and one I'll remember forever.
Imogen Davis.
Thank you to my family, friends, and teachers for supporting me and guiding me throughout high school, and thank you for all the amazing memories.
Thomas de Grip.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, and especially Mr. Deutsch and Miss Haveliger throughout upper school. Thank you.
Samuel de Meyer. Laure Dubati. Leonie Dici.
Thank you and goodbye.
Diane Donzelat.
I want to thank my teachers, parents, and friends for supporting me through those 2 years of IB. Thank you so much.
Aoife Doolin.
I would like to thank my family and friends for always being by my side and always supporting me no matter what. I'd also like to say a special shout out to my Swizzles who have been here from the very start.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me unconditionally through this long but fun 4-year journey.
Sophia Franco.
I just want to thank my peers and teachers for making my past 5 years at ZIS something that I am truly grateful for.
Lucas Frauenlob.
I would like to thank my teachers, my teammates, my friends, and my family for making this journey possible and enjoyable.
Daniel Fry.
I would like to thank all the teachers at ZIS who have helped me in these last 2 years, as well as my parents for their support and patience.
Joy Frey.
my family and friends. It's been a crazy as hell year, but we all got through it and I'm proud of us. Shout out to Alex for being my day one at SIS. I wish you all the best of luck.
Elena Firkin.
I would like to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to study at Zurich International School, and I also want to say thank you to all of my teachers and friends for supporting me throughout the last 7 years.
Diana Gajeva.
I'd like to thank any teacher or student that has made me smile or laugh in the past 4 years, and I'd like to wish luck to the class of 2020 for their life after high school.
Noemi Gans.
I'd like to recognize my family and friends for all the love and support they gave me through these most challenging years of school, and the teachers for all the hard work they put in.
Julian Giacomelli.
I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for helping me achieve my dream. Thank you so much.
Alice Gilfrey.
I will always treasure the memories I've made here at ZIS. A big thank you goes out to my friends, family, and teachers for making my time here so unforgettable.
Valentina Giuliani.
I want to thank everyone allowed for these 4 years to happen because it gave me the possibility to reach my peak when I wore a potato back to school.
Ana Gomez Ortiz.
Especially in times like these when I've learned to appreciate all the memories, experiences, and friendships that I've made along the way at ZIS. So thank you to all those people for shaping my high school experience into what it is today, and congrats class of 2020.
Jonathan Gorlin.
Thank you to my friends, family, and teachers for helping me throughout my high school years.
Cameron Greenlees.
I was a latecomer at ZIS, having only joined last summer, but everyone at the school has made me feel really welcome, and so I just want to thank everyone for making my last year a great one.
Alba Gremley.
I want to say thank you to my family, my friends, and my teachers, especially Dr. Perry and Miss McCanns for always showing love and support and making the past 4 years unforgettable.
Julie Grunert.
I want to thank my family and friends as well as my teachers. A special thanks goes out to Miss Cole and Miss Bentley for making this experience enjoyable.
Gabriel Gurciaga Martinez.
Thank you to my family and to all of my friends for a memorable 12 years at ZIS.
Fabrice Gisler.
I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for all the support and all the memorable experiences, and I wish everybody the best of luck for the future.
Andres Haas.
I am forever thankful to Miss Gray, Mr. Ducharme, my parents, teachers, friends, and I am excited to attend Curry College and major in communications.
Lucy Hayter.
I would like to thank my family and my teachers for supporting and believing in me, and I'd also like to thank my friends for sticking by my side both here in Zurich and around the world.
Zara Hayter.
I would like to thank all my friends and teachers who made my 3 years at ZIS unforgettable, and to my entire family, thank you so much for your unconditional love and support.
Nicole Huh.
It's been such a pleasure knowing everyone, and I've really enjoyed the years of ups and downs at ZIS, and I will really miss you all.
Antoine Herlinghouse.
Congrats to the class of 2020 for graduating. A quick thanks to my family, friends, and the whole ZIS faculty for the support throughout the years, and good luck to everyone in the future, wherever you go.
Faisal Khimidan.
Hi, I would like to thank everybody for the amazing year that we've had, and thank everybody who's helped me get through it. Thank you so much.
Nicholas Hoffman. Oliver Holmes.
First of all, I'd like to thank SBB for always keeping me on track. I'd also like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for helping me throughout my school career. Cheers.
William Holmes.
I would like to thank all the teachers that taught me across the entirety of my education. Whether I enjoyed the content of your classes or not, you all taught me vital life skills and helped shape me as an individual.
Julian Hoof. Lisa Isaza.
I'd like to thank Valeria, Flu, my friends and family, and especially my Cub Scouts for helping me survive the IB and making my life what it is.
Elena Isherwood.
Hi, I'm Ella and this is me finally graduating. Thank you to my family, friends and teachers for always believing in me. And thanks Mum for being my rock. I'm now excited to start my gap year in America. Go Lion!
Adam Jones.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that made my ZIS experience so amazing, whether that be my family, my amazing teachers, or my supportive friend group.
Joshua Cass.
I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for all the support they've given me, as well as the fun times and the good memories they've left me with.
Kevin Kamaras. Anushka Singh Kushwaha.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and all the wonderful staff at ZIS for their support in my journey through high school. Next year, I will be studying political science and journalism at Mount Holyoke College.
Anna Kuznetsova.
I just want to say a huge thank you to all the teachers and all the friends that have made these last 4 years of high school a truly memorable experience. Even if I didn't know you that well, please still keep in touch because I'll probably miss you.
Marie Langenbrink.
I just want to thank my family and my friends for supporting me, as well as my incredible teachers for guiding me through this journey. And I really hope that every single one of you guys goes where they want to go.
Thomas Langenbrink.
Thank you guys for all the great experiences at ZIS, and I'm super excited for what's coming next.
Richard Lines. Nicholas Frederick Sung-Kyun Lustenberger.
I wanted to take this time to thank my friends and family who have always supported me throughout my high school experience. I love you guys, and I can't wait to study at New York University next fall.
Garance Manson.
Hi everyone, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for always keeping me motivated throughout the IB. Thank you again, and goodbye.
John Elliott Bannon McCullough. Elena Meyer.
I'd like to give a special thank you to my IB teachers, Mr. Kirkwood, Miss Dalton, and Miss Fritzen, as well as a huge thank you to both my parents, Charles and Malia.
Carina Mile.
I've attended ZIS for the past 15 years, and I'm very thankful for all the support from my family, friends, and teachers.
Valerie Montecone.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for being my biggest role models, Ariane and Alexia for their unconditional love, and all of my friends and teachers for their constant support. Thank you for a great 4 years.
Shir Neeman.
I want to thank my teachers, my friends, and especially my parents for helping and supporting me throughout my 6 years here at ZIS.
Henry Nigley.
I will look fondly back at my time at ZIS, and I would like to specifically thank Isabelle Nigley, my parents, and my friends and teachers for supporting me.
Matthias Nobles.
I want to thank my family for supporting me for these last 18 years, and I also want to thank my friends for a memorable 6 years at ZIS.
Tura Norlin.
Hello everybody. I would like to thank all my teachers and all the other people that have supported me through the years.
I'm now going to my next adventure in Sweden. Wish you all the best, everybody.
Thomas Norman.
I'm very thankful for the teachers who helped me along the way and my friends and family for the support. Next year I plan on studying engineering at Warwick.
Robin Okiodori.
I would like to thank all my family and friends for being with me. I wish them good luck in the future, and I hope that we can stay connected.
Simon Ordonez.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and especially teachers for giving me a great high school experience, even if some of it was online.
Catherine Ostroske.
Thank you to my teachers for always helping me, my friends for all of the good memories, and my family for their ongoing support. After a gap year, I plan to study English literature and film at the University of Exeter.
Tees Woodmeyer.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers, especially Mr. Deutsch, for pushing me to work harder, and wish everybody in the class of 2020 the best of luck in the future.
Alex Quinn.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my brothers for their support. I'm grateful to Zis for a wonderful experience since kindergarten, and Zis will always be home for me.
Right.
Nicholas Rafe.
Thank you to my family for their love and support throughout my time at ZIS, and also to my friends for making memories with me that make these 15 years at ZIS unforgettable.
Kian Richterich.
I would like to thank all of my friends at ZIS and my family for making my high school years a great experience.
Jan Rutger.
I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout the past 4 years, as well as my teachers that have prepared and taught me for the next chapter in my life.
Tim Rutger.
I would like to thank my parents, my brother, and my friends for supporting me throughout these past few years. I would also like to thank my teachers for making my learning experience enjoyable.
Jaden Ruth.
I want to thank my friends, family, and teachers for getting me through high school, and I wish all of you guys the best in the future.
Christina Rudin.
I hope to study drama, film and television studies at the University of Exeter next year, and I'd like to thank my family, friends, teachers and coaches for supporting me over the past 4 years.
Erhard Reutemann.
Thank you to my parents, teachers and friends for supporting me and inspiring me throughout my time at SIS. I have made amazing memories and have greatly grown as an individual.
Isabella Schnapka.
First and foremost, I would like to thank my family and my friends for helping and supporting me along this journey, and I would also like to thank my teachers for helping me succeed academically.
Alexander Schoss.
I want to thank my mom and my dad and my entire family and all the people that have made these years a pleasure.
Camila Schulze Olivares.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and staff at ZIS for helping me throughout this wonderful journey. Next year, I'll be staying here in Switzerland studying hospitality management.
Mandana Schwung.
I want to thank my friends, family, and teachers for making the past 3 years a memorable experience. I wish you all the best for what comes next.
Aaron Sendir.
Thank you to all my friends, my family, and my teachers. I'll miss you all when I go to England next year. Another Jimson joke super.
I would like to thank my wonderful parents, friends, and teachers for the greatest 14-year experience that I could have ever asked for, and for helping me reach and go beyond my goals.
Olivia Southern.
I'd like to thank my family for supporting me throughout the last 15 years at ZAS.
and give special acknowledgement to Mr. Friesen and Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Andrina Stocklin.
I'd like to thank everyone at ZIS for the last 10 years of crazy memories, and I hope to make more memories like these at George Washington University, where I'll be studying international relations.
Harper Stryan.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to my family, my friends, and my teachers for everything that they've done for me.
Katelyn Stucki.
I just wanted to thank my family, friends, teachers, and coaches for the past 3 wonderful years at Zurich International School. I'll be attending Brigham Young University in the United States, and I can't wait for my new adventure.
Riley Sullivan.
Hey, it all started here. I went here, and it all ended here. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and my teachers.
Edoardo Tancredi.
I'd like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for always supporting me.
In all seriousness, class of 2020, you did it. Congratulations.
Aran Thomas Tenvolde.
I just wanted to start off by saying how ridiculous I look in this hat, so let me take that off. I would like to thank my parents, Omi, and of course all my teachers. Joseph.
Alba Teodosiou.
Thank you, ZIS, for the amazing past 2 years, full with memories and people I have met, and obviously my education that will lead me to Vienna to study dentistry next year.
Katya Tertsev.
I'd like to thank my friends for making my time at ZIS unforgettable, and my teachers for always having faith in me.
Elena Tiso.
I've been at ZIS since kindergarten, and next year I hope to be studying business administration at IE University in Madrid, Spain.
Jacob Tung.
Hi, I'm Jacob Tong. In the future, I'd like to pursue architecture and study in the UK. Thank you to my friends, my family, and the teachers at ZIS for supporting me along the way.
Manuel Jesus Valverde Rodero.
Hey, my name is Manuel Valverde, and I just wanted to say thank you to my mom and dad for helping me every time I've needed them, and also thank you to my friends and to all my teachers.
Sarah Vatsoler. Laoma Mara Vikmane.
Hi, my name is Laoma Mara Vikman, and I enjoyed my time at ZIS very much. I would like to thank my parents and teachers for this opportunity and their continuous support.
Enric Villa Bajet.
After 8 years in ZIS, 10 seconds is not enough to express my gratitude. A special thanks to Miss McKinley, Ma Model, Mr. Richards, Mr. Ducharme, Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Rich, and Mom Julie. Thank you all.
Ilea Francesca Fogel.
I would like to thank my family and my friends for supporting me for the last 4 years, as well as my teachers who have helped me grow as a student.
Nicholas van Klitzing.
I want to thank my parents and classmates, as well as all the faculty and staff who have made my 12 years at ZIS invaluable.
Lara Camille Wittra. Zhao Wei Yin.
Hi, my name is Patrick Ng, planning to study physics in university. I want to say thank you to my parents and all my teachers for supporting me along my high school journey.
Ilya Zabalotsky.
I'd like to thank my amazing and supportive family and friends, and I'd also like to thank all the teachers that taught me during my stay at ZIS. With that being said, time to bounce.
Paul Zellerhoff. Jonathan Zetrius.
I've attended ZIS for 15 years, starting at the ECC, and will hopefully be studying business management at the University of Sheffield. I'd like to thank my family and friends for always pushing me to do my best and for making my time here so unforgettable.
It has been a privilege to lead you through this year. I was immediately impressed with you as a group early on, but the resilience, flexibility, and spirit that you have shown in the second part really impressed me. To the class of 2020, I say goodbye. Goodbye to adolescence, goodbye to Zurich International School, and hello to adulthood and a bright future. Let's stay in touch, and I sincerely hope to see you and celebrate you in the real world soon. May your hats fly as high as your dreams.